So we can simulate that here, though, right? We could do a timeout in the pet server.
Timeout is actually, would that work if we did that here? Because I think timeout is actually also is asynchronous.
Yeah, it is.
So that wouldn't do it. We would have to actually do a, yeah, JavaScript makes it hard to block.
There's actually a library, I think, called blocking.
I think
so you could actually simulate it. I'm going to Google that now, because now I'm dying to know.
But I mean, we could say like for 1 to 1 million, you know, add a variable and do that.
So blocked is a library, report every value every 10 milliseconds, so you can check to see what's blocked. And let's see if there's blocking.
Blocking.
Pseudo blocking async JavaScript functions. Wow, cool. So you can actually put blocking in production and block all your applications. That'd be pretty cool.
I tend to do, I would do something like this for, let's see, var x equal to 0, x plus plus, like x less than 1 million. And just say, var y.
Depends how slow your computer is, right?
Yeah, y equals y plus x, something like that.
Yeah, so we're simulating here is doing something slow.
Yeah.
Going through all your data, munging it, pulling it together, translating it to whichever you want it to be.
Do you want to do this?
Let's give it a shot, man.
All right.
If it dies, how do you kill it?
Control C.
Well, there's always the power button.
Should I get rid of the response in dog?
No. Yeah, get rid of the 10 seconds.
So we don't have to wait for the dog.
That would be silly.
All right, so let's go here. I'm going to comment this out. Comment this out. If I go back to pets.
So now everybody should be fast in dog and cats, but the pet server is got an intentional delay of some sort of 1 million.
Yep.
We'll figure out how long it takes to do 1 million.
Forever list.
And you got to restart dog.
Yep. Forever restart.
Not restart.
Restart. Restart. Let's see, our process 2002. All right. Forever list has got them both running. And then I say nodemon, nodemon, pet server.
I got you doing it.
Yep. So if I refresh here, wow, that iterated pretty quick.
Yeah, 1 million's not good enough.
Let's add a few more zeros.
Now this time we've already got nodemon running, so we should be able to run it again.
That's pretty quick too. Is that really working? Yeah, it's got to be. Oh, hold on. I wonder if this happens. No, it doesn't happen asynchronously.
No, it's got to go through the 4 first.
Let's say, what could we do that would kill some time?
We could use blocking.
Let me see if I could CL. If I console log Y, I want to see if it's actually getting a number. Let's do this. Refresh. I'm getting undefined. All right, so something weird's going on. Why is console log Y, John, here? Why is console log Y not giving me my my correct number? It looks like that's not actually, it's getting undefined. So var Y, let's say,
set it to
equal
1.
to 0. Var x equal to 0, x plus plus, x is less than 1
greater
trillion.
than. You did greater than.
Greater. Oh.
So, a for loop. You start with a low number, and you go to a high number.
Well, you can start with a high number and go to a low number, too. You do x minus minus. All right, let's see how long that takes. Well, that still didn't do anything for me. Wait, x equals to 0, x plus plus, x less than zeros. Y equals y plus x. So this
is really complicated math.
Console log y. I'm just wondering why this is doing this. Why? Why do I keep getting a 0 there? Am I doing something?
Console logging y. You're going through your loop. Why don't you console log inside the loop?
I could do that. Oh, then we're going to get a console log x. Var x equals 0. You know what? I think this is like stupid context where you can't do that or something. I know, yeah, sometimes JavaScript don't like that. How about that? Yeah. No?
Yours is 0.
What the heck? John, what am I doing wrong?
I'm not seeing it.
X plus plus, x less than 1 million, console log x. Function error results. What if I don't send the... For loop's not asynchronous. That's weird. How do I blocking process in Node? So is this why people watch this course, to see us stare at our computers? And
Yes. So that's why I Google things. I like to go to node blocked.
I want to know why this loop's not running. Help me out here, John. So I have this cat call, and this dog call, and these are both going out and aggregating data.
Right.
And I come back into this callback function, which gets an error in the results. And so before it does anything, let's see, hey, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm logging hey, and then I'm saying go into this for loop for x plus plus. I never use. I'm gonna do this. In JavaScript, was it for each or with a capital A? I always forget. For each. No, then I have to create an array. I want to do a for loop.
You're killing me.
Well, I can move on to the next topic, but now I'm stuck in it, and I want to know what I'm doing stupid.
Well, we have to have a loop.
For I was 0, I less than.
Well, the condition is the second one.
Oh, maybe.
You've got them reversed. See, I got x and you got x plus plus. The plus plus is the last condition. How often do you write for loops?
Never.
Never?
I never write for loops anymore.
I don't either. I use for each in an array.
Yeah, I do too.
All right, so you got all your x's and your
All
y's.
right.
Now you should have a lot of console logs.
Now I feel very stupid. Should I do it anyways?
You should.
All right. Refresh. Oh, yeah, look at that.
And that's great. You learned how to count today.
But look, my ping is, so now I'm blocking.
You're blocking. Is the ping not responding?
Ping is not responding.
Right, so we can see the little spinner up there. That's why you're seeing that. And it's not changing the number.
So 5, let's see, we're at 500,000. And yeah, we're not
you
getting
went to a
anywhere
while.
closer.
All right.
Let's do this.
Knock 2 zeros off
Let's
there.
see, 300,000, right?
There we go.
200,000. And we save that. And now we go and we do nodemon because we control seed it.
Yep.
Everyone that's watching this at home is going to be laughing at us.
You're going to move it.
So my ping.
All right, so he's running, and he's counting down here, and if you ping, he'd be stuck.
Yep. Oh, ping came across because this came across. Let's do it again. So now we're here. I refresh. Ping is waiting. It's blocking the event loop. This is going to stop, and that's going to stop.
Right.
Woohoo!
Cool.
So don't do that.
So again, the whole point of this wasn't to learn how to write a for loop, although we did that too. It's to more figure out if you put a blocking process in there,
Yeah.
like reading a large JSON file and parsing through things, or reading large JSON responses, manipulating them, not so good.
Yeah, bad idea.
But little manipulations are okay. Like, what if I just took the two sets of arrays and I just put them together?
Not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you gauge it based on your usage, right? So, and then you have to see if maybe you'll scale out to a couple of node servers. If it's something you really want to do, it might not be bad. Just put them on a couple processors. So processes. One way to deploy is to actually, if you're using like a quad core or something up in the cloud, you can put one of these on each, then use something like HA proxy to route to all those. But that's
right. So let's think about
scope.
that. You're saying one of these on each. You're talking about each of the servers: the cat server, the dog server, and the pet server.
Well, no, the cat server and the dog server would live in the background, but you could have multiple pet servers, right? So I mean, just a scaling issue. And so Node's very easy to do that. Just kind of make sure you use 12-factor design and using.
Gotcha. So you might have like on 4 processors, maybe you've got 4 pet servers, all the same code running on different processes.
Yeah.
And then each one of those is hitting the same dog and cat server on another process. But then you've got like HA proxy, which stands for high availability.
High availability, yeah.
Sounds right.
Like yeah.
Yeah, HA proxy, which lets you load balance and prox between those.
Yeah, very simple, easy to spin up, and we'll proxy.
And you could write your own node server to do that
You
too.
could do that, actually. You could write a node server to do it.
But the reason you do that, it sounds like you're saying, is that then I've got one guy, the browser's still talking to one guy, the HA proxy, who's then talking to the 4 different pet servers to get to the dog and cat. But then if one particular response on a pet server is getting hit really hard,
Yeah,
it still has somewhere to go.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And so HA proxy is smart at doing that, knowing what the response times are and how to it can do like round robin type stuff, all different types of
And if it sees one's
load
blocked,
balancing.
it'll skip over that other one?
Yeah. All
Nice.
different types of load balancing. I think Node itself actually has a cluster, but I've never used it. So we can look into
I
that.
believe when we were looking at Node 0, Node 12, that the clustering feature was going to be enabled in Node 4.
Okay. Yeah,
So.
I'll have to look into that more. So this is cool, but the other problem that we run into here is these back-end services might take forever. So if you're dealing with some legacy systems and you're getting all of this data, why do I have to go back to this cat server if cats are updated once a day, or maybe cats are updated every 15 minutes even? Why do I have to go back and get a 10-second response?
It could be sales, it could be products. I mean, and stuff that doesn't change. Then you got to deal with that.
Yeah. So we'll use caching for that.
Cool.
And so the way I like to do caching is I like to use Redis. Redis is a key value store that we use in the front end.